Speaking of commitments, Tate Johnson from Callaway, an offensive lineman, committed to Auburn this week. Here is his exclusive interview with our very own Shakira Speaks.
All right, so how good does it feel to get a verbal commit out of the way so you don't have to go to sources talking to you constantly throughout the season?
It's a very good thing. I mean, to commit before the season was a big thing for me, so I can, get the whole college recruiting thing out of the way and focus on, my team and their needs first, and just leave all the recruiting behind, because recruiting it's a busy process, and just get it out of the way. It's good.
It is a lot. So you had 20 scholarship offers. How did you narrow it down to your top choices?
For me, a lot of things went into deciding where I wanted to go to school. Just feeling comfortable at a school was the biggest thing for me. You can go to a school and feel right away, comfortable, not comfortable. It's just kind of a vibe feel, and it's different for everyone. So, a family atmosphere was huge for me. A great coaching staff that's the same when they're recruiting you versus when they're coaching you. And a big-time program, getting to play and compete, with the best in the nation was big for me too.
So Auburn showed you all of that on their visit. How did they make it feel like a family environment? Just
the coaches. I mean, the coaching staff is phenomenal. You can really see it when they're recruiting you. They don't change their personality, their style, when they're talking to you versus when they're coaching their players on the field. They're the same guys. It's very authentic. It's very genuine, and that was very attractive for me, and it's very obvious at Auburn.
So speaking of a family environment, you're get to play with your former teammate Tate Jones. How does it feel to know that you're going to have somebody that you know on the team?
It's a blessing, I mean, me and Tate have been growing up together, since we were young, playing football together since we were young, and just to have that bond already on the offensive line going into, a college team is going to be very great. And it's just a blessing to be able to continue to play with him, and I'm very happy about that.
Central's Javion Cohen is going to be playing with the Tigers as well. I know that you guys get to play each other a lot. Now you're going to get to play next to him. What does that feel like?
Javion's a great guy, man. I've gotten to know him really well over the whole recruiting process. We've gotten to get close with him. He's a great guy, and very, very athletic offensive lineman. And he's going to be a force in college, so it's a blessing to be able to play with such great talent like that on the next level.
So you're going to be leaving to go to Auburn in December. Coming up. There are other guys like Bo Nix and Joey Gatewood at quarterback. How scary can those Tigers be on offense in the future?
Oh man, those guys are crazy good. They're just great, phenomenal football players, and having them. We're trying to build a great offensive line to protect those guys, just so they can make their plays. And when we're able to protect them and they get let loose, I mean, it's great things are going to happen. And I feel like we're going to do great things at Auburn.
So what do you want other defensive linemen in the SEC or the ACC to see when they line up against you? What is the one thing that you want to come through their mind?
I want to be feared. I want to be feared. I like that. I like when I line up against someone and they hate to put their hand down against me. They don't want to do it anymore. After the first few drives, they're just tired of it. They tell the coach they don't want to go in this drive. But yeah, I just want to be feared. I want to be respected by all my peers, and I work very hard to achieve that.
Now, I read that Florida State and Georgia Tech was one of your other top choices. What is it that you want them to see, knowing that you picked Auburn? How do you want them to know, like, man, we missed out on a good one?
I mean, those schools they're great schools, great staffs. I love those schools, but at the end of the day, there's just certain deciding factors that led my heart to want to go to Auburn.